My daily toolkit as a software engineer and a content creator. First, my ears. I listen to my senior engineers very closely. Every single conversation is a masterclass. The shortcuts they have built over years, the mistakes they already made so I don't have to repeat them. Having a great senior or a manager is one of the biggest unfair advantages you can have. They compress years of learning into months, they open doors you didn't even know existed. But that growth, it only happens if you show up willing to listen, willing to be corrected, and willing to do the work. A great mentor cannot grow someone who isn't ready to grow. So train your ears, not just to hear, but to be coachable. That alone will separate you from 80% of the engineers. Second is my mouth. I thought being a great engineer meant writing great code, but now Claude does that. It means communicating clearly with your manager, with your colleagues, with seniors who hold context you need. The engineers who grow the fastest, they are not always the smartest in the room. They're the one who speak up, who ask the right questions, who clearly explain what they are stuck on. Silent doesn't solve bugs. Silent doesn't unblock your sprint. A clear sentence does. Here's a trick I learned. Try to explain your problem out loud before asking for help. Half the time you'll solve it yourself just by saying it. Your mouth is your most underrated career tool. Use it. Third is my eyes. I stay logged in on what's moving in the industry. Tech vlogs, company engineering posts, YouTube, LinkedIn, the latest advancements happening right now in my domain because in tech, what's cutting edge today becomes the baseline tomorrow. If you stop watching, you fall behind. Not dramatically, but slowly. Until one day you realize everyone around you knows something you don't. You don't need to learn everything, but you need to know what's moving. Watch the companies, watch the technologies, watch the engineers you admire, and study how they think. Stay curious, stay observant. Now, after all of that, here's where I bring in the AI. Claude, ChatGPT, and Gemini, my AI trio. For coding, writing, debugging, brainstorming, content creation, documentation, both in office and for content creation. Different AI, different use cases, different strengths. I know when to use which. But here's the thing, AI didn't make me a better engineer. Everything I just told you did. The listening, the communicating, the observing. That build my foundation. AI just sits on the top and amplifies everything. An engineer who can't listen, can't communicate, and doesn't stay curious, AI just makes them faster at being mediocre. But an engineer who had mastered the human tools first, AI makes them unstoppable. So here's my full daily kit. Ears to absorb wisdom from those ahead of me, mouth to communicate and collaborate and unblock myself, eyes to stay sharp on where the industry is heading, AI to amplify everything I have already built. Master the human tools first, then the AI becomes 10x more powerful because AI amplifies great engineers. It cannot fix the one who skipped the basics.
Follow